How are we doing, guys? Now in today's video we review the last game versus Chelsea. We absolutely destroyed them, and also find out the new winger that we are being linked to that is apparently our main target. And lastly, H.O.F winger has just been inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. These and more we'll touch on shortly. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Apex Gona, where you get all the exclusive football views as well as transfer talks regarding the Arsenal. If you enjoyed the video, please go down there and smash a like, and also please do subscribe as we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Now let's jump into it. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1, and we absolutely destroyed them. It was like the last game against Man City, where Man City absolutely completely finished us that first half. And this time it was the other way around as we utterly destroyed Chelsea. The first half sometimes was like a training section. Odegaard was fantastic in the game. Man of the match, absolutely deserved. Kanishaka was good. I think Jacob Kibio, it was good. Now, I'm not being reactionary, but I think we should have made this change a lot sooner. Since Saliba got injured, you can see that the guy is naturally a better ball playing centre back than Rob Holding, and you can see he reads the game more, he's faster, he's clever. You can see that this guy he might not be fully ready. I don't think he is fully ready, but compared to Rob Holding, I think he would have done more than a decent job in the last few games that we've not had Saliba, that we've suffered a lot at the back. Yeah, if you look at the stats, 2 big chances missed. We could have finished there. It could have been 4-5-6-0. If you look at the field hit, you see that we absolutely dominated in that first half. Early part of the second half is the same. We missed so many chances. There was a goal line clearance. The score line 3-1 flattered them. The latter part of the second half tells you all you need to know about our poor recent run of form. Couldn't defend well. Zinchenko was asleep at the back post and allowed the Chelsea player to tap it in. Ramsdale again, I think he could have done more, should have done more for that goal. The guy didn't even put any power on the shot. He just scuffed the shot. Could have been an easy catch for the goalkeeper. Again, I'm not being reactionary, but you already know my opinion on Ramsdale. I think we can improve on him. I think he's a good goalkeeper, a very good goalkeeper, but he's not a top level goalkeeper. But that's just my opinion. You look at the SG in the game, we absolutely dominated them. Arsenal's 2.59 to Chelsea's 0.67. So yeah, it was a good game. All-round performance, it was good. We returned back to the top of the table after the win, and that's our 150 London derbies that we've won in the Premier League. You see the stats there. Arsenal are the only team in Europe's top 5 leagues this season to have 4 players with 10+ league goals. Martin Odegaard's 14 goals, Bukayo Saka 13 goals, Gabriel Jesus 10 goals, and then Gabriel Martinelli 15 goals. It's an incredible season. Do you think we should have scored more? I think we should have scored more. Do you think 3-1 flattered Chelsea? What do you think of the game? Let me know your thoughts on the game. Now, since we lost the Man City game, so many reports have come out regarding transfers. Sam Dean from the Telegraph and also Sammy Mockbell from the Daily Mail also put out a report. So many reports that we have been linked to players, about our main target, about how we are going to spend in the transfer window. Some fans think, oh okay, let's go, we're ready for the summer. While some fans think it's just normal PR from the club. And also Miguel Delaney of the Independent has also come out with some reports that Arsenal have £150 million going to £200 million to spend in the summer. How the Cronkies are going to back Mikel Arteta, how they are willing to spend big. Well, let me know your thoughts. I personally think he definitely should be at least minimum £200 million, because if you look at the amount that they are selling players for now, £150 million is nowhere near enough when you look at the players that we actually need. So yeah, now concerning the transfers, we're just going to first talk about the 2 major stories, our 2 main targets in the midfield area and in the forward area. The 2 main targets, we'll talk about that first. Moussa Diaby and Declan Rice are Arsenal's primary target this summer. All the reliable journalists have pretty much confirmed it that Declan Rice is our major target in the midfield. Now, there have been reports that West Ham will be looking for £100 million for Declan Rice. If you look at the prices that some midfielders have been going for recently, you wouldn't blame West Ham for putting £100 million on Declan Rice's head. But I don't think we should be paying £100 million for Declan Rice. But he is the main summer target. Major target in the forward position is Moussa Diaby. Now, David Ornstein has confirmed it. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. Simon Mockbell now from the Daily Mail is also confirming that Moussa Diaby is the major target for us in the forward area. With inquiry about getting him in January, Bayer Leverkusen said he wasn't available for sale, and they were quoting about £100 million for him. But now it looks like he'll be going for £55 million. Now let me know what you think. Would you be paying £55 million for Moussa Diaby, and would he be your #1 target? If not, let me know who your #1 target is. Now, transfer rumors regarding incomings. Now, first on the list is Moises Caicedo. It seems like Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo are the two major names that are being mentioned. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Second on the list is Romeo Lavia. Now, Romeo Lavia of Southampton, he was sold last summer by Man City. Very good young player. There are reports that Man City have a £40 million buyback clause that is valid in the summer of 2024. So now, Romeo Lavia, very interesting player. He's a Belgium international already. So yeah, Romeo Lavia, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Now, the third on the list is Martin Zubimendi. Now, Zubimendi plays for Real Sociedad over there in Spain. There were reports that in January, we tried to activate his release clause, but he didn't want to leave Real Sociedad in January window. He wanted to help them get Champions League football at the end of the season. So now it looks like he'll be moving on. There are even strong reports from reliable journalists in Spain that Martin Zubimendi is very close to accepting an offer to play for Arsenal next season. Would you take Martin Zubimendi at Arsenal, or do you have other targets in mind? Like we say, Declan Rice, Caicedo, and the others. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. The other player on the list is Mason Mount. Now, Mason Mount of Chelsea, he hasn't really played much this season. Ever since Thomas Tuchel was sacked, he has been in and out of the team. Mason Mount, there are even reports that Arsenal have opened initial talks to sign Mason Mount from Chelsea, and it looks like Mohamed Kudus is the cheaper option should in case we don't get Mason Mount. For me personally, Mohamed Kudus should be up in the list than Mason Mount in terms of the players we want for the #8 position. But you know, Premier League tax, Premier League proven, so maybe that's the reason. Obviously, Mason Mount will be expensive, so it looks like Mohamed Kudus is the cheaper option for Mason Mount should the case we are not able to get him. So let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Mason Mount. Now, the next on the list is Wilfred Zaha. I'm sure you already know how dangerous he is. He's out of contract this summer. He's a free agent, and you know Arsenal do. We love our free agents, but it seems like Moussa Diaby is the main option, like we just said, in the winger and / forward positions. But it seems like if they're not able to get Moussa Diaby, Zaha is the cheaper, easier option to Moussa Diaby. I think you should be getting Moussa Diaby, of course, definitely, but you should also get Zaha along with Moussa Diaby. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi. Now, Mark Guehi, you already know my thoughts on Mark Guehi on the last video. I like him. He's big, he's strong, he's a leader, he's a tank. He's absolutely top centre back. He's Premier League proven, as you know. So yeah, but definitely he's going to be very much expensive. Let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Mark Guehi. Would you be going for him? Because it looks like Jacob Kivior is a backup for Gabriel. So now it looks like the club are looking for a backup for William Saliba. Would you be signing Mark Guehi? Would you be your #1 target in the right centre back position to come in for Saliba when he's injured? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Gabriel Vega. Now Gabriel Vega plays for Celta Vigo in Spain. Reports in Spain are claiming that it is not very likely that Gabriel Vega will go to the Premier League. He likes Arsenal, and some other reports are saying he has expressed his decision and his love for Mikel Arteta, and he would like to play for Mikel Arteta. So yeah, Gabriel Vega has been having an astounding season. Scored goals, made assists for Celta Vigo. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And the other player on the list is Ibrahima Bamba. Ibrahima Bamba plays over there in Portugal for Vitória Guimarães. We were linked with him in January, and there were reports that in January we wanted to sign him for 30 million euros, but the agent of the player came out to rubbish those reports. Now, regarding Ibrahima Bamba, there are even some reports from the Sport Witness claiming that Arsenal initiate talks with agent for bargain deal, discounted deal from release clause. They are talking about how his release clause is 30 million euros, but Arsenal are looking to get him for as little as 10 million euros. So let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Ibrahima Bamba. Now another player on the list is Ferran Torres. In January transfer window, Ferran Torres were heavily linked with him, more like an opportunistic signing than actually a target because of the financial trouble that Barcelona are having. So it looks like there might be opportunity to snatch some of their players for a cheap price. Will he be among the forward position for you in terms of targets for the summer or not? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Another player on the list is this guy from Croatia, Josip Sutalo. I think he's the cheaper version to Mark Guehi of Crystal Palace. If we are not able to get Mark Guehi of Crystal Palace, as you know, Premier League clubs always high price for their players. I think this Josip Sutalo is the alternative to Mark Guehi. Now, I've watched some few clips of him. He's just like Saliba in terms of the height, in terms of the way he runs, the way he reads the game. Let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Josip Sutalo. Now let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about outgoings. Now the first on the list is Pablo Mari. Now Pablo Mari is actually a done deal. Arsenal are set to receive £6 million fee for Pablo Mari as his transfer to Serie A side Moussa will be made permanent. Pablo Mari, €6 million. Now the next on the list in terms of outgoings is Reiss Nelson. We all know about Reiss Nelson, that the club has offered him a new deal. They're trying to negotiate to get him to sign a new deal. But now there are reports from Sami Mokbel that Reiss Nelson has rejected Arsenal's latest contract offer because he knows that this contract is just to protect his value. He's definitely not going to get much playing time next season if you look at the forward players that we are being linked with. Let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Reiss Nelson. Now, another player on the list in terms of possible outgoings is, you already know, Kieran Tierney. I think we should do all we can to keep Tierney. With the way we play, our build-up style, he doesn't suit Tierney, but I think in the Champions League sometimes you need something different, and I think Tierney offers something different. Is good, so I think we should do all we can to keep Tierney. Let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Kieran Tierney. Now another player on the list is Charlie Patino, the young star. And David Ornstein broke the news that Charlie Patino is likely to leave Arsenal this summer. As a matter of fact, he's set to leave Arsenal this summer. That he knows he wouldn't be getting first team football and he doesn't want to go on another loan. And you see the reports have pretty much been confirmed by Charles Waltz also, saying that Charlie Patino looks almost certain to leave Arsenal permanently this summer. Now let me know what you think down in the comments below regarding Charlie Patino. I think for him to have a good career, I think he should leave Arsenal because he will definitely not get first team action. We are moving up a level now in the Champions League. I don't think we can be entertaining youngsters, especially youngsters that are not ready. So Charlie Patino, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Another player on the list regarding outgoings is Emil Smith-Rowe. Now you already know what happened to Emil Smith-Rowe this season. So many injuries, has not been able to get into the team, and now it seems like the club might just be moving on from Emil Smith-Rowe. He could have been a great player, got a new contract, got the number 10 shirt, but unfortunately since then hasn't worked out for him. Should we let him go or should the club keep Emil Smith-Rowe? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Now in other news, let's quickly talk about the Premier League Hall of Fame. Thierry Henry, Dennis Beckham, Patrick Vieira, Ian Wright, Arsene Wenger, Peter Cech, and Tony Adams are all Arsenal legends that have been inducted into the Premier League's Hall of Fame. It's nice to see that these legends are being appreciated and are being honored for the great work that they've done for the club as well as the Premier League. I personally think Arsene Wenger has been an underrated manager in the Premier League. People think, okay, he didn't have long enough success with the great group of players that he has, but people forget that each year they had to let the players go, good players. You look at the year Anelka left, and then Patrick Vieira left, and then Sol Campbell left, Mark Overmars left. There was never a 5-year spell that he kept all of his good players, even a 3-year spell that he kept the spine of the team. So I personally think he's an underrated manager, and for me, he's one of the best managers in the Premier League. That the club had to build a new training ground, the club had to build a new stadium, so in other words, they have to sell players to make all these things happen. They've been able to keep the main players, and I think he would have won way more trophies than he did. He would have had way more success than he did, and definitely would have won the Champions League. I don't think most of these managers would have survived what he has gone through. I don't think so. So he's doing all those work for the club, and at the same time trying to challenge while letting his best players leave year after year, and at the same time trying to challenge in the top 4 and in the league. Sir Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, I don't think any of this manager would have survived doing those things or would have had much success doing what they are doing for the club, and then also trying to challenge. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Now regarding the title race, Man City won their game and now they have moved back to the top of the table. It's getting feisty at the top of the table. They are a machine, they don't give up. They are an absolute brilliant team. So now we just have to win the next game. We don't want them to be having 5, 6, 7 to 10 points and winning the league. So now our next game is against Newcastle. Tough game, but we have to try and win. We have to win and keep putting pressure on Man City, and hopefully they have a game against Real Madrid in the midweek. So let's hope that with the Champions League and the Premier League, it will have an effect on them and they can drop points. That's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please go down there, smash a like, and also please do subscribe and help your boy on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the summer. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.